Closed captioning for The Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on The Casey Malone Show.
Today we go ice fishing. I absolutely loved it. Next, I bake some Devil's Food cupcakes, and they taste like they're made from scratch. But first, let's visit one of my favorite places, Fiesta Tableware Company. Well, it's been almost 3 years since Fiesta has concentrated strictly on home consumers. It's now the Fiesta Tableware Company. It is still produced right here in Newell, West Virginia. And we're gonna go into their showroom, and I just happen to be here when they are having their indoor outlet sale. So I'm ready to go. While Bill is shooting some footage, I brought my cow, gonna check out the seconds and save lots of money. Well, it has been a while since we have featured Fiesta Tableware on the show. And right now we're down here in Newell, West Virginia with the Director of Marketing, Katie Bricker. And we are in the museum part, which is really one of my favorite places because it shows your whole history of China.
Yeah, we've been making dishes for 150 years and we've got a little bit of everything in here.
And I love that you have the original, Fiesta ware, which was discontinued in the 70s and then reintroduced in the 80s. But now that you are solely concentrating on, the home tableware, that must give you so much more freedom to really develop some different products for the customers.
Oh yeah, it's given us much more focus where we can really tune into what is, what colors are popular and what our customers like, and new items that'll help our customers maximize their Fiesta displays.
And I've noticed you've done a lot with like the holiday stuff.
Yes.
You've got a lot more different things for Halloween. I just love that candy skull. That was very cool.
I love that.
And you're doing a lot of different stuff, but let's talk about these older pieces.
Sure.
When we go back here, this was still when you were doing, would this be part of the restaurant or would this be part of, the homeware?
This would have been made for homes. So we were primarily retail based from the time our company was founded in 1871 up until 1959. And that's when we started making restaurant china too. So this display here, this was from the 30s and the 40s, and this was for people's homes.
Wow, okay, I did not realize that. So it was late when you entered the commercial field.
Yeah.
And then what area would this be when we have Dick Tracy and, things like that with the different characters?
This is more of the 1920s and the 1930s, which that was when Fiesta was introduced in 1936. So you can see some of like the bright colors on other shapes that we did as well.
So as we're looking up, you are bringing in a new color, Jade.
Jade, yes.
Which is awesome. I think it's a beautiful shade of green. But then something has to go.
It does, yeah. So we only have so much room in our plant to produce so many colors. So we usually try to keep it about 13 or 14 colors in the line. So when we introduce a new one has to go away. And this year it's slate. Yeah.
And I think slate was really different for you guys. I mean, I
was.
thought that was a really different color that such a muted, such a modern color.
Yeah, it was really an update on the neutrals that we had on the line, because we've always had white, and around that time we got rid of black and updated it with the slate.
So these are all the earliest stuff that was produced by Homer Laughlin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so starting over here is where our oldest stuff is, so that goes back even to the 1800s, because we've been making dishes since 1871. And you can see some of our early back stamps on there. There's one that I really love that shows that we had a lot of competition with the English potteries at that time. So there's one back stamp that we have that has the American eagle subduing the English lion to show that American china was better than English.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
I got to get a shot of that. I can't believe there's what would that be called, a chamber pot?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the indoor
it was
plumbing
necessary back then.
Oh, yeah.
Now, anytime that you visit the factory headquarters here in Newell, you can always come into the retail shop, and they have got everything that Fiesta produces, but we also happen to be here for the tent sale. And that is really when the seconds, you really move those out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how much of a discount do you get in the sale part?
It varies by piece, but it can be up to about 80% of what a regular piece would be sold for.
Are there any specialty items that are only available here that really aren't available in regular retail stores?
There's a lot of things because our retailers kind of pick and choose the pieces that they think are best for their assortment. But here at our retail outlet, you can buy any piece in any color. We've got it all here. So this is the best place to shop for Fiesta.
Do you take special orders? If people wanted special things to commemorate, a family event or something, are you able to do that?
We do. We have a limit. I think we have to have 150 pieces or so if somebody wants to do that. But we do custom decoration.
And everything here can be shipped from anywhere in the country, right?
We have. We can buy here in the store. We have 2 other stores, and we also have a website online. So that's fiestafactorydirect.com, and that ships all over.
Katie says I could start working here because I do love my Fiesta wear. And look what I'm holding. It's not released till when?
It'll start being available for sale in June.
In June, but I'm here, and I'm telling you, I've got jade right here. Look at this vase, good application for this. Your vases really are nice.
They are pretty.
Are really good. And then this is a great mug. And I just love this color. It's not as dark as, I believe it's evergreen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, but that shamrock can get a little bright. So this is the perfect mix. It's jade. And I will be getting this in June. Although if I talk to Katie, maybe she'll get me in a little bit early, but I doubt it. It's not for sale. Look at that, I love this right on the back. But this is the new offering, and don't forget, we have got the slate going out, so that is gonna get a lot more popular. And now we are gonna head over into the big sale room. So luckily we are here for the big tent warehouse sale. 3 times a year it goes on. And what do you have, these are seconds.
Yes.
And where do you store them in the meanwhile? So things that don't meet your standards.
Yes.
Even though if it's a little burr or something that it's still food safe.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So what we call our seconds, we say that they have aesthetic flaws. So it's a scuff mark or a little, just something that makes it not able to sell as first quality. And our plant is huge, so we have plenty of room to sell them, but we bring them out especially for the tent sales.
And how does that work? Like, so you have all this china and all these, tableware items produced. Is there a line? Who is your quality control? Who checks these things?
We have several lines of quality control. So the pieces are checked several times throughout the production process.
Lucy and Ethel going, down the. No, it's
shoving the chocolate.
Hey, it's this bird breaking on the ground. But I'm looking now, I don't see any flies. Like, I bought a lot of stuff here in the seconds, and it really.
Oh yeah, it's a great deal because unless you're looking very closely, you really can't see it a lot of times.
This is open all the time. 7 days a week you can come to this retail space.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they always have the seconds room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the big sales only happen 3 times a year. So make sure you check their website, and then you're gonna find out all the details, what days, and there's usually about, a 3-week run on them?
The indoor sale is longer, but the outdoor sales where we have the big tent, those only go on for about 4 or 5 days.
Okay, so you've got to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Fiesta Tableware, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, right?
No, we'll be here.
We're gonna have this forever.
Yep.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Kamara Jewelers is the place to buy an engagement ring because we want a relationship with you that lasts a lifetime. your commitment with her is the same commitment we have to you.
We want to sit down with you and teach you about diamonds, so you're educated on what you're buying. We have the largest selection we ever have, which is the largest in the area, and at the best value. And if it's not something in our case, we could always custom make it. We can make any dream come true.
Get real, get Kamara.
Rulli Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old Road Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Join the Isle and Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available. Given is living. Join the Isle and Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available at $13 an hour. Given is living.
I'm all about local, and my bank is Farmers National Bank. Farmers is the true hometown bank in the Mahoning Valley, standing strong for our local families and businesses since 1887. Farmers is also future-focused with a lab branch, interactive teller machines, and best-in-class mobile mortgage app. We've all learned the value of local relationships, businesses, and communities. Switch to Farmers.
I'm Elizabeth Bernard. For more than 30 years, I've provided our Valley with sound legal advice. My associate Jennifer Rigetti and I will be your legal representatives if you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident. Don't try to handle it yourself. We'll navigate the red tape of dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the obstacles that you'll face. Remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases, and hiring a lawyer does not mean you have to go to court.
Call attorney Elizabeth Bernard, local legal experience for more than 30 years.
You better come on in my kitchen.
Well, today I am going to bake my favorite cupcake / cake favorite combination. It would be devil's food cake with buttercream frosting. And you know, I'm a little baking challenged. And I can't even tell you where I got this tip from. But it is using a cake recipe, and instead of using the oil, you use butter, and instead of water, you add coffee, and the eggs stay the same. And I'm telling you, it really does taste like it is made from scratch. It is so delicious and easy. And I remember reading use like a name brand, you know, either Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker. So I'm gonna use some Betty Crocker. For this recipe, you'll need 1 box, 15.25 ounces of Betty Crocker or Duncan Hines Devil's Food Cake Mix, 1/2 cup of melted unsalted butter, 3 eggs, and 1 cup of cold coffee. All right, so you can use an electric mixer or you can use the stand mixer, but I already got this out because I'm gonna use it for the frosting later. So I am going to put in the cake mix and just dump it in. I'm going to add the melted butter. Let that sit for a minute so it doesn't cook the eggs. Then I'm going to add the coffee. This adds a really nice, rich flavor. And the 3 eggs. All right, so dump those in. And I'm just gonna do this over medium. Until it is all combined. So it looks really good, but this was the other tip I got. What we're gonna do is for 1 minute, the last minute, put it on high and get it really whippy. Okay, so now get this off of, you know, the blade as much as you can. And then we will fill the cupcakes. Don't forget, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So as you can see, I've got the liners in the tins. And to get it up 2/3 of the way, which is the perfect proportion, so they don't rise over too much, the cupcakes, about 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to take this. I'm trying not to make a mess, but I always do. And then let's see. And we put that in the liner. Look how nice and whippy this is. I'll have to clean this up. You know, I just can't do this neatly. I am a messy, messy cook and baker. So now they're all filled to the best of my abilities, which we know are lacking. And we're gonna throw these in the oven for 20 minutes. Now, this is the recipe that came with the cupcakes. So it is a little bit older and it does have vegetable shortening, but it's still really good. So let's go over these ingredients. For this frosting, you're going to need 4 cups of powdered sugar. You'll need 1 cup of vegetable shortening. You'll need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You'll need 1 cup, 2 sticks of salted butter, and then 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. These have been sitting so they're room temperature and they're super soft. And this is the salted butter, because that little bit of salt is needed for this. And then it is 1 cup of the vegetable shortening. So I'm gonna put this in. Yep. Well, this looks nice and creamy. Very well combined. And then we're going to add the vanilla. And the first cup, we're gonna add these in 1 cup additions. So we'll add the first cup of powdered sugar. Start slow, because we don't want the big puff. And then we'll increase it, and we'll be adding this 1 cup at a time. Now we'll add the second cup. Now we're gonna add the last cup. All right. Okay, so now we are going to add the 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, just to kick it up a notch. And we are going to put this on high speed for about 1 minute to really combine it and get it fluffy. All right. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Jelaine, join me for the frosting of the cupcakes. Now, I don't know when I bought these, but I must have been feeling ambitious a few years ago, and I actually bought pastry bags with tips. Now, I've always heard that you start in the middle. Oop, it's coming out the top. Ooh, and you go like this. That doesn't look bad. Well, we're gonna take a break. This is some hard work. Now, Jelaine requested a little Bailey's on the rocks, which I think at any time is good. Yes. You wanna give that a try before we take the taste? There you go. Thanks for coming over.
Anytime. Good time to come.
That's delicious. We're gonna be on a total sugar high today. Okay, so here we go. You ready? That tastes like a professional, doesn't it?
It does.
It's really it really is good.
Yes, it's very good.
I would not steer you wrong, and I really don't know how to bake. Just go to my website, CaseyMaloneShow.com. Look for the Devil's Food Cupcakes with the buttercream frosting. It really is delicious.
It's great.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor. I am here at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery with Rude the Dude. New year, new things going on.
Yeah, we got a lot of new things going on. Chef Tank's back, so we got a new head chef, which means new menus coming soon. Then leading right after that, right into St. Pat's Week. We're the official after party of the Mahoney Valley St. Patrick's Day Parade. So we'll have the big tent up again, the band's outside, the beer trucks, food trucks, then leads straight into our St. Patrick's Day party on that Friday, again with the beer trucks, the tents, and the band. So we're looking forward to this new year coming up.
It is gonna be fun. It is St. Patrick's Week, so go to their Facebook page or their website to get all the details, because new things are constantly being added. And don't forget about that banquet room.
Yeah, banquet rooms pull up to 150. We can do any baptism, graduation parties, anything you like.
Now is the time to book. go to Magic Tree Pub and Eatery and get all the details.
Donate now. GavaCamp has a generous family that will match every dollar you donate. Help us build a barrier-free educational camp for our friends with special needs. Visit our website or call for more details. Giving is living.
Rulli Brothers is way ahead of the competition. Check out Rulli Spice World, where you can buy bulk herbs and spices, plus candies, nuts, and fillings for pennies on the dollar. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
It's the Hunting and Fishing Super Show and Sale at the Expo Building at the Canfield Fairgrounds, February 3rd through the 5th. Huge discounts on rods, reels, and more. Seminars on walleye, coyote, and deer. Free rods or reels to the first 100 kids. The Hunting and Fishing Super Show, February 3rd through the 5th at the Canfield Fairgrounds.
We've never had a more perfect winter for ice fishing. So Ricky and Tony, and we've got Judy, and this is my first time on the ice. We're going on a private pond. They're kind of, you know, secretive about where their fishing holes are. So Tony has checked the ice.
Good.
Tony, how thick do we need this ice to be?
Well, the good ice is 3.5, but we like 5.
Okay, and you measured it with this?
It's 9 inches right now in this hole.
It's 9 inches, see? Okay, Bill. Now, wait, how do you check this?
From here to there.
Wow.
Yeah, so
and you say that this is the thicker ice?
No,
or
the thicker ice is
thinner
that
ice?
way. It's out there.
Jeez.
Going near shore, you got to watch.
So, I mean, is our hole only going to be this big that we put the thing in?
Yep.
That is wild.
Okay.
It's the Iditarod. Okay, so we're taking our supplies out. This is awesome. You know what's nice? With the sun out, we don't need a shanty. Oh, here.
No, I want to scoop. She's
Do you
afraid
need
about
your
how
little,
deep the ice is.
your scooper?
Who's scared?
Is that what you use to cook?
It's even deeper here. It's 10 inches.
Okay.
That's where we're fishing? Coral.
Now, how far down is this?
Well, I got this it's 20, it's no, wait a minute, 10, 12 feet. And this is the bottom right here.
Okay, and how thick's the ice?
9 inches.
There's the maggot.
There's the maggot and there's a little bit of ice dig.
Does that mean you got one already?
You don't think I'm going the fish and field editor's going to sit here and wait all day to catch it?
You are, oh my gosh! What is that?
That's a crappie. Casey, come on.
That was less than a minute.
Casey.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
There's not that many here. I'm going to go find some fish. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you now. See your lure?
Yeah.
Get a little bit tighter. Tighten it up and keep it down towards the hole so you can jerk. All right, see right here. See the
What's
fish?
happening?
That's a fish.
That blue-green thing.
That the thing right
You
there
guys,
off the
this
bottom.
is so scientific.
Boy, you want to talk about a bluegill?
Did you get one?
Look at that bluegill.
That's huge.
I have never seen a bluegill that big.
Plenty of room.
All right, let's see.
Oh, okay, so that's good.
And that brings them, you know, they could see it down there in that dark. Man, that. Judy, are you even seeing fish down there at all? The way you don't have your feet in the snow.
Cool. Did he get another one already?
She wasn't at all.
Go ahead and reel it. Is it still on there? Oh, damn it, we didn't get it.
Well, this has really been a lot of fun. And I brought the Casey Malone curse one more time to the water. You know, Ricky, it's not your fault. It's all on me, dog. I gotta tell you, every time I need to catch fish, I can't. It happened up at Lake Erie, now it's happening out here. But you know what, we caught enough. And then between Ricky's freezer and Tony's offerings, we are gonna have more than enough fish when we do our fish fry. Thank you guys.
Oh, I watched that cooking
This
show.
has been
I
so
watched when
much
you cooked.
fun. I learned how to do the
safety
drill and all the stuff, and you guys got the sensors. And next time I'm catching the fish, but I won't have a camera with me to prove it. So that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I think I thought a tug. Honest to God, I do. Oh, I do. I think I got a fish. I do. I do. Hold on.
The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.